Alright, what's up everyone? I'm gonna try and do this meet recap as quick as possible as not to bore you guys to fucking death. It went pretty good. I royally fucked up on my warm-ups. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking I needed a long time to warm up. I warmed up a whole hour too early, and I basically needed to kill an entire hour by the time I realized I fucked up. So I started warming up around 9:30, and my first competition lift was at 11:39. So yeah, I really fucked up. I started warming up with the guys that was in the flight in front of me when they were warming up while the first flight was still going on. I didn't expect that first flight to take so fucking long. That first flight took forever. There was a lot of people in that flight, and most of them had fourth attempts because they were setting records, and it fucking took forever, and I royally fucked up. I needed to kill almost an entire hour just from 4:05 to 4:75 on my warm-ups. So I ended up having to space pretty much from 365. I spaced all my singles. I spaced all those warm-up attempts out almost 20 minutes each. Basically like 19 minutes, 18 minutes. That's way too long for me. And I usually, I can quick warm up the lighter stuff, you know, like 5 minutes in between. I like to take, between all my big singles, I like to take around 10 minutes. But having to wait the 20 minutes, I was like over there trying to pump up on those little bands just to try and keep my chest warm and my elbows and my triceps warm. I was doing tricep extensions. I had a huge blanket on so I don't get cold, because the wind started blowing and the rain. We had a big thunderstorm, so the wind and the rain was there, and I was just trying to keep warm and not get my muscles cold. And then I wanted to open at 5:01, but I was getting so scared because the warm-ups, all the flights were taking so long that I would be cold. I dropped it to I dropped my opener to 485, and yeah, so I smoked that, went to 5:01 next, annihilated that. I smoked that faster than I did the 485. Then I went up to 518 because I wanted to go 518, then either 525 or 530. So I went 518, smoked it, locked it out, had it in lockout. I thought I missed the rack call, so I was just holding it there for like 5 seconds, but they didn't call me my rack call. They were waiting for me to lock it out, but I was locked out, and they red lighted me for not locking it out when I actually had it in lockout, and I was holding it there for literally, you can see in the video, I was holding it for fucking 5 seconds. But I don't want to badmouth any judges. I understand the call. It's all good. I realize it's a really tough job. I wouldn't want to be a judge and do that job. So I give them all the respect in the world. That's a tough job, but I fucking locked that out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can, I'll add a couple of pictures to the height that I have it when I get it handed off to me. If you look at this middle knuckle, and in the background there's a chair with the little cross member on the bottom, that knuckle is a sliver under the cross member of that chair when I get it handed off to me, when I set and I have it in lockout. When I finish it off, it's exactly in the same spot it was locked out. So I should have got that lift. I got red lighted. I ended up having to do it again because I didn't want to only end up with a 5:01. So I did it again, smoked it, locked it out, and then I yelled out to the judge, "That's locked out!" I think he giggled. and I got the lift. But I did it on the attempt before that. I should have been able to go up a little heavier, because I feel that even though I fucked up those warm-ups, I had so much strength. I was fucking strong. I felt great. I think I had more in me if I didn't fuck up the warm-ups, and I was actually able to get on the bench within, you know, that natural time span that I normally bench in. But having to try and space it out that long, I feel like I had 530 in me, 525, 530 easily, because that holding the 518 in lockout, holding it for 5 seconds at lockout, that really hurt my elbow. Like, it fucking stung. And I was scared. Like, I was like, fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna have another one. That kind of jacked my elbow up, but I was still strong. I still came back and smoked it, and I feel like I had more. But had I not had to hold it in lockout for so long, I think I could have got 530, no problem. But it's nice to know that my training, at least I know what the fuck I'm doing for myself, that my training is going in the right direction. I'm just gonna keep on this track, you know, that I'm going. And I'm going to come back in July. They have another one. I'm chomping at the bit already. I want to go back and smash these numbers. But, yeah, there's nothing against the judges. No hard feelings. I understand it. Honestly, I think I would fuck up so much. That's why I wouldn't want to do that job. I would fuck up calls so much. It's unbelievable that it's only something like that, you know. They have the hardest job there. That's a rough job. I wouldn't want to do that. And you know, they were holding us to a strict standard. They were. And I'd rather have my lifts held to a strict standard than have joke judging that is just giving everyone mulligans. I understand it is all good. I'd rather have my lifts held to a strict standard. And they were holding us to a strict standard. You know, I'd come down, I'd sink it. And if they were quick, like really quick, they could, and knew my timing, they could call the press fast, but they were calling it how they're calling it, which is more strict, and it's legit. It's a legit. It doesn't get more legit than that. So that's a good thing about it. I can fucking hold that. I can hold that pause long time. I don't mind holding pauses. That's why that's what I do. I sink that shit out. I'll sit there and breathe. There's no problem. So yeah, it was. The judging was high class. You know, there was good judging. Held to a high, strict standard, and I like that. You know, there's other federations that the judging is a fucking joke, and I don't want to have my lifts judged on stuff like that. I'd rather it be judged strictly, which is cool. So it's all good. I had more in me. Only ended up with 518, but damn, if I really believe now that I can do 550 naturally. I believe if all the things fell into place correctly, I would have hit 530 yesterday. In competition, drug-free, raw. I feel that now I believe so much now in myself that I can do 550 drug-free. So yeah, I've got a whole nother gear in me now. And so it's going on 8 minutes now, but yeah, great meet. Everyone did fucking awesome. It was a long day. Pretty tired, but it's back to training today, so we're gonna keep on going. I'm gonna train for July, and I'm gonna come to fucking kick ass. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, and thanks everyone for all the support all this time, and everyone that, you know, especially leading up to this, because this was a real short prep that I had coming into this meet. I'm surprised I did as well as I did judging. I really only had 4 weeks of actual prep coming into this, so I'm excited on what I can achieve within the next 5 months. If I can stay injury free, stay not sick, you know, keep from getting sick real bad, stay injury free, keep my training going well. I'm gonna be hitting some big shit. Yeah, I'm excited. All right, so thanks for all the support, guys. Hope you enjoy the footage. And I locked that shit out, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Our special Olympian. Quentin's going to make a 3 for a 3 on his day of lifting. sorry. Oh, 107.5.